Hey everybody, Edward Kelly, 118 Deadline, actually here in my office for once. Been talking a lot about Small Business Reorganization Act and all the wonderful opportunities that provides for small businesses right now, doing Chapter 11. And it got me thinking about the CARES Act, which had some impact on that in upping the debt limit under which you can qualify as a small business. Got me to thinking I'll do a little video. How does it help you in Chapter 7 and 13? So I'm going to be reading. I'll just, I don't want to plagiarize, so I'm getting this from the National Law Review. I don't think they'll mind me quoting them, just so I can cover the points. So CARES Act, Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act. I'm sure everyone's familiar with that. It's part of the stimulus. Lots of other, things to try to help us get through and help the economy get through this challenge. So how does that help you in the 7 and 13? Remember, 7's a liquidation, 13's pay what you can, i.e. your disposable income for 3 to 5 years. So the CARES Act increased what is excluded from income, meaning helps you to qualify, because what might have been considered income toward the cutoff now is not calculated. So specifically, things under the COVID emergency care and under the CARES Act, the stimulus, certain other financial benefits, which, I won't list them all here, but if you've gotten anything through the government for COVID, it's probably going to be excluded. Call me if you need a exact opinion on something, or excluded from income. So, as I've said in many videos, that stimulus, I've cut my rate for people impacted by COVID who have lost their job, and that stimulus may be enough for you to hire an attorney and get things done when you normally wouldn't. Okay, Chapter 13, as we've talked about, you've got a plan. For 3 to 5 years, you have to pay monthly what you can. So modifications and plan period extensions. So that means you can modify your plan and get that modification confirmed in a way to help you, meaning lower your payments dramatically, generally to get through this crisis without getting your plan thrown out. Without this crisis, they're not very forgiving or helpful with that. But you can get those kind of modifications right now. Also, you can extend your plan. So typically 5 months was the absolute, 60 months the most that you can have your plan extend. And for loans that you have to pay off in full in your Chapter 13 plan, or arrearages on homes, things like that, that can make it difficult. Now you can extend farther. 72 months in some cases. I'm going to look here. Yep, it doesn't actually say in the article, but my understanding is we can go from 60 to 72. Add an extra 6th year onto a plan, which, in addition to modifying to lower payments, you could now extend it out. So if you have a set amount you have to pay, just lowering the payment wouldn't help you because you still couldn't make it. But now lower it and extend it, you can get it done. The impact of the CARES Act on your creditors. So, secured creditors generally still entitled to the collateral. Unsecured creditors, however, of course, if we're having plan modifications without an increase in the length of the plan, they're getting paid less. And there's not going to be a lot of argument about that in your typical 13. So that's kind of an overview of the major impacts of the CARES Act on 7 and 13. Certain things excluded from income, and Chapter 13 is getting a whole lot easier to get through during this period. So if you have any further questions or need to do a bankruptcy, call me 118 Deadline. Edward at worthlawoffice.com, WIRTH lawoffice.com. And you can also reach us on Facebook at Oklahomans for Debt Relief. Talk to you soon.